Okay guys, welcome to a 2-disc challenge hosted by the Burlington Area Disc Golf Club. I happen to be one of the members of the board, and over here on the left behind the car is Jacob. We're hosting this, and it's a Gateway sponsored 2-disc challenge. So you have a Gateway Wizard and a Gateway Charm. It's a really cool kind of setup where you choose one of those 2 discs, and then you will grab one of your own, doesn't matter what you grab, as long as you have one of your discs and one of the provided discs. You go out there and you do your best. I'm going to be handing out the CTPs. Jacob is explaining the rules. So it's 2 off of every tee, and then from then on out it's just 1 shot. So we're doing 36 holes in a row. This video just consumes the first 18, and I would say it wasn't terribly cold, but the wind was just kicking. Everything was super fast winds and everything like that. So we're going to head over to hole 1. And we're doing this all from the shorts at a new course called Pirates Grove Disc Golf Course at Pleasant Grove Community Center. You can see some of the times you see the winds just kicking those trees in the background. I think I caught somebody slipping just a second ago. I've got my new hat on from one of my sponsors, Disc Golf Threads. Shout out to them. That hat was really good.
I'm Andy over here like, why am I bottom?
My first shot of the day. First tree kick of the day.
Damn it.
Second shot though, like I said, 2 off of every tee, so you'll see me throw 2 shots unless one of the 2 shots is just terrible. That one was parked, and I got the CTPO on the first hole.
2 good shots off the first.
I'm playing with 4 really good guys. I think all of us are on the members of the board of Burlington Area Disc Golf, so it's a really cool card we have, and we're all pretty dang decent disc golfers. So this second shot on hole 2 is what really helped me actually keep the birdie streak going.
There we go, that's better. Don't hit it though. Good snow, good snow.
We got hole 3 over here. Just a little. These are all very short in these woods. It's not that difficult, as long as you can keep it straight. Throw it on the same line. So I have the Wizard. That's the disc I chose from Gateway.
A little long, a little long.
I don't throw Gateway. I'm sponsored by Lone Star. So the Copperhead, a overstable approach, putt approach.
Straight skip again, but
is what I used. So it's sitting right there. It's the reason I got this birdie. But I putted with the Wizard, so I was just deciding use my Wizard as the one disc I can use. I don't forehand, and you can see right there why, because it kind of just turns over. And then the forehand on this, I can kind of form any line I want with that Copperhead. It's just a premium Copperhead, and it's very, very beat in, but it doesn't flip up and flip over. I really hate this hole because I just got through filming a video about like what not to do, and here I am doing the exact thing not to do. Stand in the line, you can't even see the basket, so I was like, why do I even need to zoom in on where the throw went? You can't see it. This was perfect. Little backhand flex.
Like I hit a tree behind 3 trees, but I got a putt.
And then we got a long putt, but I think this was my first putt of the day that's actually distance. And I sank it. It was into a headwind too. This, oh my God.
Okay. Oh God.
Yeah, this was hilarious. So the wind's coming off to the right to the left, and it just took that disc to Narnia. And I'm surprised I found it. So learn my lesson to keep it low, but unfortunately, it just hits the next tree, and I have a long putt for birdie. And for some reason, I didn't straddle here. I'm kind of mad about that because I should have straddled. I had all the room in the world to straddle. And then this one, hole 7, we're looking at. This is the ace run for the day. If I just put it higher, it'd be fine. That one was more or less just like I don't forehand it, so it's not that big of a deal.
I'm on the rocks, leaning.
And then of course, I throw my one I actually am good at into a tree. But got that birdie. I was underneath the basket. You can't really see anything off the tee, so I just decided, you know what? I'll just put the camera here, looking at the basket. That one went too straight. That one went too straight, but the first one that went too straight kicked towards the basket.
It would have been great if the wind didn't literally kick.
And then I have this headwind putt. Oh my God. It was so much headwind. You'll see this thing never drop after it leaves my hand. Yeah, that thing stayed on one line, perfectly horizontal with the ground.
I was like,
that's another birdie on the books.
Never getting better.
So this This was the open hole. It was right next to the parking lot, you can see. And this is where all the wind hits everything. So I threw a hyzer stupid off to the right. And it's still like in line with the basket, but a little too far.
A little deep, little deep.
It's a little bit of a tailwind. So I throw a low forehand and it still jumps it up high, but I wanted to slide it up. And if I would have stayed on top, I'd have won a CTB of like $50. Then my buddy Andy over here
my blue one went.
gets that CTB. He's right there on the left. I'm right at my feet. Let me just tap this in for the easy bird. I'd rather not putt from anywhere outside of 5 feet from this one. Now this is still out in the wind. This is perfect headwind. And I throw it off to the putter off to the right, and of course
so bad.
Flip it up after I wobbled it in my hand, so it didn't go anywhere. So I was like, I put some more hyzer on this one, and I throw it, but the wind just takes it, puts it in the woods.
Hit something.
So far, doing a really good round, having a really good round, no bogey so far, but this was scary. I threw a little ultimate frisbee forehand, and I was like, oh dang it.
In my eyesight.
But here I am just trying to clean up my par, because this is a scary hill. It rolls down pretty easy. You got that par. Now this hole right here is just, it's on the side of that hill, next to the smallest little pine tree you've ever seen. And I throw it out to the right, and I'm like, oh my goodness, why is it not going left to right? I mean, right to left. And then, of course, yeah, I realized the wind's coming off that hill pretty hard. But don't worry, I'll throw the exact same shot twice.
The wind? It's not going left. I'm just letting you know.
And of course, you look at this, and I'm just about 25, but into a headwind, give it a little nose up, let it fly into the basket. So this little forehand made me happy. Slid it right up behind the basket. I made it through that left side, like Y looking tree that's leaning to the left. And this is the shot that Jacob likes me to throw. He wants me to throw an Annie over top of this leaning tree to the right.
Not enough Annie.
But I just haven't practiced my Annie turnover forehands. And that is such a hill.
3 of us in here.
This one's just a super hyzer to be able to get it to the right over here. The little patch of snow through the woods you can see, that's where you want it to go. And you're never going to be able to go there.
Yeah. I'm going to learn how to forehand a putter today, I guess.
So, first shot up there. Once again, I'm standing in the middle of my own line. It's kind of annoying.
I
get up there for a little bit of something. It's like 30 feet. And this is, like I said, it's on top of a hill in the middle of the woods. I really shouldn't run this. But I did. And the wind took it down a hill, down a trail. And I said, screw that. And I'm laying up for my bogey.
At least
that
you
was
stayed.
Somebody else's birdie putt. And I think here we go with my little tinker. Okay, there we go. Just tank it up there, take my bogey and get out of there.
Run away with my bogey and be happy.
And then, yeah, there goes Jacob to go tap in his, what is it, par, I think. Hey, next hole, a little bit of redemption here. At the backhand with the wizard because I don't like forehanding it. This is the comedy of errors. I really got to stop just putting myself right behind the right in front of the basket. This one at least has an excuse because there is nothing behind this tee to put anything on. So like I'd either be like filming my feet or I would be filming the trees. So it's either film my back or film the like trees. Grab the thing and walk away. Well, this is Jacob's putt. I was parked behind the basket. You can see my disc there. And yeah, I kind of feel bad for filming that one because that was a spit out. That should have went in. This is probably my worst hole of the day. Just an easy hole in the open. I didn't put any mustard on that one. Just baby sauce. And then I throw the forehand, not realizing the wind is coming off my left and just blowing everything right. So I throw it way too high. Trying to spike it, and then I realized, oh, wait a second, I just threw a kite in the air.
30-footer.
Really dumb of me.
Nope.
So, now we've got another 25, 30-footer. I think it's probably a 30, 35-footer. Let's see. I'm really trying to focus. There's still a lot of wind right here, but just a little short. Clanked right in the cage.
He's not gonna take it.
Into the next hole. Actually, no. This is my worst hole. Oh my god, I hated this hole so much. I don't know why.
I can't though.
I couldn't throw a forehand above 4 feet
very good.
off the ground. Doesn't make any sense to me. And then of course I grabbed the disc I'm good at throwing a forehand with, and I think I went to try too hard.
I don't know why. That was
I just
terrible.
did not put any nose up on it, didn't throw it higher on any angle. So this was my birdie putt. And almost made it. I was right there on top of it. It was a pretty good bid for like 60, 100 feet out. And my par putt, luckily. Easy peasy. Grab the disc, and then this is probably my favorite hole on the course. It's got these two little trees in the middle of the fairway. If I don't go between them, I'm not doing my job. So I throw it right down the middle, piping it, and then I didn't even realize I almost, if it would have had a little bit more power, I would have aced this disc into the basket off of the snowbank on the tree. A more stable disc. I didn't put any, not nearly enough hyzer on it, anhyzer on it to do anything. But here you're going to see me try to put, it takes me forever to put these little sticks back in the ground. Hole 18. I've had a pretty good round so far, but I've got 18 holes after this one. All this snow on the ground. A little back in Annie. Right there, a little bit more Annie. I might be been able to like dunk it in.
Wow. Floaty.
Have the forehand in. I think I just threw the forehand a little too high, and the wind is still coming off my left like I didn't notice.
Oh, whoa.
So my last putt for birdie of this part, a little right, but it's still good.
I was just like, thank God, winds. No wind.